Hello? Hello, hello? I'm here. I'm here. Let's see. Let's see if everything works. Aha! It works! Very nice. We also have a picture of the day. A group of people going somewhere. Group of people on a quest. Interesting. Okay, so I finally bought the graphical tablet. You know that I was thinking about it, and then I bought it, and he arrived, and I tested it already, and I used it a bit already, and I have to say, it's really amazing. Even if I don't have any specific skill with, in drawing, but still, it feels very good to use it, and it's much more natural than the mouse, for sure. And I think it will help me because when I have to retouch some pictures and screenshots and other stuff, it may be useful. So I'm pretty happy about that. I think I'm gonna use it a bit tonight, not too much, but I think I'm gonna use it a bit just to show you how it works, and maybe to retouch some of the character creation screens. There is one in particular that worked a bit, and I'm trying to fix it because there were a significant number of issues, mostly with the layers, the way it was organized and such. So I decided to fix it a bit, and I used that to test my new tablet, and it's working very well. If you want, I can show you the tablet. The tablet name, let me check, is I just have to pick it up because actually it's not always on the table. It's on the table only when I need it, or when I use it, like now. So the tablet is called Wacom Intuos Pro Medium, and it looks like it looks like this or like this. So it's basically a black surface with a pen. It's basically a black surface with a pen like this. He has buttons on the left, 8 buttons actually that you can use, plus a kind of a I don't know how to call that, a round thingy that you can use like to like zoom in and zoom out and do things like that, and or to increase the brush, decrease the brush size, and it's very nice. I'm trying to put it in with I need to plug it in. Okay, now it's plugged in. And you can configure it to be used with GIMP, It seems to work pretty well with GIMP. You have a kind of a pen that has no, the pen has no batteries. Okay, so it's only working like in proximity. I think it's magnetic or something. It's working in proximity of the board. So the interesting thing is that I don't have Paint open. The interesting thing is that it works as a mouse. So for example, now I'm moving my mouse with the tablet already, and you have to keep basically, if this is the surface of the tablet, you are keeping your pen. Let me see if I can. Can I? No, I cannot. Okay, GG. Okay, you're keeping your pen like at a distance of about. Why I cannot go up with a shift? No idea. You keep your pen. Now I put it too close, but like at 1 centimeter distance, and at 1 centimeter distance is already enough, you know, for the pen to be detected by the tablet. And so it means that I can actually move the mouse like this without, move the cursor without touching the tablet, right? And then when I touch it, then it paints. I would say it's very smooth, and it's really enjoyable experience, I would say, to draw, even if I'm not good at drawing, so I cannot really draw anything. But it's nice. I mean, the way you can draw lines and is, let's say, sensitive on the tip, and you just touch the tablet and it paints is very, very, very nice. So yeah, I would suggest it to anyone for sure. And also he has a kind of a pressure thingy, so he understands how much you are pressing, and so based on the pressure he can do different stuff, right? Plus, on top of the pen, he has like 2 small buttons, one here and one here, that you can press, and you can associate functions to it, the same as the buttons that are on the tablet itself. There are 8 buttons plus the round thingy. So overall, it's pretty cool. I mean, I really like it. Also, there are some gestures that you can use, like you can zoom in by pinching with your fingers and zoom in and zoom out by, like you do on an iPhone. And yeah, and then he has many functions, so you can, but it's very precise. So say the difference maybe with the mouse is that if you need, you know, to do something that is precise, with the mouse would be very hard to do something like this precisely, but here you can do it. And I'm not very good at it yet, because the only thing is that maybe the position I need to figure out a bit. Like if I have to draw like a vertical line or an horizontal line, sometimes they come a bit skewed, like this, and like maybe this, you know, just because the position of the hand, I still have to figure it out a bit. And yeah, but it's very, very nice. Hello. It's very, very nice. So yeah, so what I was doing, and by the way, you can use the mouse and the tab. Like now is my mouse, right? And now is the tablet. But yeah, so what I was doing, I was trying to fix this picture, and I did already some changes. So this is the original picture, take a look at it. May. And it is my fixed version. So what I did, there is again the original. What I did, I smoothed a bit the sand shadow to be a bit more, yeah, let's say smooth. I highlighted better the stones, but I don't know if at the end I like it. Like they look a bit too highlighted now, so maybe I will chip away a few bits. I fixed the tree in the background because they were, for example, here there was a very raw cut. As you can see, there is a very, very raw cut between the tree and the sand. And so what I did, so what I did, I added a bit of a kind of a fog or sand, you know, that is just easing the transition. Then there were some, I don't know, artifact a bit all around, like bad lines, like there were some lines like here, here, here. I mean, there is this spotlight. I don't know what is it. I think it was a mistake. So I cleared that out. And then I tried to work a bit on the rocks on the left. The problem of the rocks on the left is that you really need to be a painter or something. But I think I improved them a bit. Like this slope, I think is nice. This slope is nicer. This one as well. I improved a bit the way it emerges. Then I fixed a bit the this part with the water. I tried to fix a bit the stones here, but the stones, I really don't know how to fix them. Maybe what I was thinking is that I can reduce a bit the highlight that I did here on the stones because maybe it's a bit too much. And also one thing that I did, I reorganized the layers because the layers were really a mess. Like, I don't know, there was a piece of the sky together with the rocks, the water with the mountains, the people. I mean, it was a complete, total mess. And I'm really not happy about this artist, even if I think this picture at the end is nice, but it was really a pain to work with him. And okay, so now I'm using my tablet. So I have a key. I have a button that I can press to move this, which I think is cool. Then I can change the brush size like this with the rotating wheel, which is also cool. And I can also zoom in, zoom out if I want. And then you also have to use a bit of the keyboard together with that. So, but anyway, I was thinking that maybe what we can do, we can take a bit of this color and try to chip away. First thing, I need to be sure that I'm on the right layer, otherwise it will not really make any difference. I think it's this one. Yes, this one. And the color is this one. Yes. Let me see if we can just ruin this a bit. I mean, not much, but maybe we can ruin it a bit, and so it will look less solid as it is now. I think now it looks a bit too solid. So we are going to, yeah, maybe I can use the clone tool in this case with 100. So that we don't ruin too much the original texture. I think, for example, this one is a bit too strong. So we can destroy it a bit. There's a bit of a shadow here, which is not bad. I don't know this one on the right side. Kind of have mixed feeling on it. We can try to ruin it a bit and see what happens, but I think because on this corner is basically the corner that is broken, right? On this one is acting more like a, I think, like a shadow. So I don't know if ruining it a bit is actually going to do anything good, but we will try. Yeah. Is picking up some of my mouse? No. And we can do the same maybe here. And a bit here. I think drawing is the magic of randomness sometimes. So you just you know. Okay, let me see how it looks, if it looks better or not. I just want to do it in few pieces, not in few places. I mean, not everywhere. Otherwise, then I will have to redo it. And see if it looks better. Now, if I want to zoom, I can just do this and this in theory. Yes. It doesn't look very different actually. I think it looks pretty similar to what it was before. Yeah, you can see here there are some pieces missing. Yeah, I think in general it's better if it's not that straight. I don't know what you think, but I mean, if it's not full, right? I think it's probably better. I think the best is on this part because it's where it may look really that is a bit broken. On this line, in this line, I really don't know if I should act. Maybe we can smudge it a bit, meaning that it looks like is. Yeah. Looks pretty much the same. Maybe here is still a bit too much. I don't have a strong idea. I don't have any expertise with light, but I think that the people that know how to draw really know where the light is. I mean, they understand where the light is coming from and where it should go. While in my case, I think I don't. So, for example, here we have some shadow going to the left like this. So in theory, the left side should be like probably this side, right? It should be darker somehow. But the original artist didn't do anything to this part. So, but yeah, in theory, it should be darker somehow. I mean, we can try if we want, just for fun. But I think basically what I need to do, I need to select kind of a darken. I think there is. I don't know where is it. Pin light, subtract the grain divide, darken only. Like darken only, and then trying to go through. It's doing nothing. And it's doing a bit. No, it's doing very, very little. I don't know why. Yeah, it's doing a bit, but very little. Also, the darken is not really that. No, I think I want to do something different. Let's take a color that is darker, like this one, and then we will go in normal mode, but with opacity, I don't know, 30%, and maybe we'll do something. Yes, I think it's doing something. Maybe it's not enough though. The problem is that it's losing. Yeah, we are losing the. If you do this, we are losing like the texture, which is a bit of a pity. I don't know if I want to do this. I think it's not bad. I think it looks actually better than before. Yeah, I think the sense of light is probably what makes, picture good or not. But like maybe this area should be darker. but I don't want to touch it too much because I can do damages, you know. So I don't want to touch it too much. If you zoom in, you start to see the issues, right? So like, for example, here there is like a black part. I don't know why. And yeah, and then you have these mountains, which are just a total mess. So I don't know what to do with these mountains. These mountains, unfortunately, are a bit broken. For example, they have these bad lines, horizontal lines, which I don't understand exactly why it has been done like this. And they seems to be like leftover. To me, they look like leftovers of the original drawing. The other problem I have is that they are very different in style than all the other mountains. And so the result is that they look a bit weird compared to the rest. And then there is this very rough ending of the mountain. You see, it's not. I mean, he didn't even work on it. It just throws some lines, and that's the mountain. But there is actually no ending. I mean, no border. Like no border, no shadow, no anything to this thing, which is what makes me a bit mad. And then here there is like a bunch of random colors. I don't know. I mean, if you look at it from close, you know, it's really weird the way he made it. I think he just throw it, you know, he just rushed it as quick as he could, not caring much about the end result. That is why I'm a bit mad with this guy. So for example, here there are like watery parts, and here on the right there are like dry brushed parts, and they really don't stick together. I don't know, unless you can say that this one is probably the foreground, and so, but I don't know. Like for example, here there is this big blue. What the hell? Why is blue here? What is the point? Why is blue? Why? What are these rocks? Special stones. Why is blue here? I have no idea. Opacity 100%. Why is not painting? Let me remove the dynamics. I don't know why sometimes this guy pops up. It happened to me already a few times. Yes, without dynamics, it paints a bit more. But GIMP and also Photoshop have this kind of a mode which is, I mean, at the end is helping you. So they never draw a strong line. You know, they are always drawing kind of smooth lines. Always anti-aliasing everything and always trying to smooth things out. So the end result looks really nice. Usually at the end. I think this black line, I made it a bit too much. Right? And one of the reasons was that I was still with the smooch tool. That's why. That's why. Okay. Now here we are very zoomed in. So obviously it looks a bit weird, but these rocks are really in the distance, and so I don't really don't know what to do with the rocks on the right. I mean, if I should try to make some kind of shape, I mean, some kind of, and then there are, you know, also these things like here, there is a, if you look here, there are like, I don't know, I think I need to delete it. There are like leftovers all over the place. So I don't know if it would be better to make just a shape, you know, for the mountains. Is it so close or not? By because you know, making a shape, you can make it with there are so many nice brushes. It's just it's super fun anyway. It's super fun to just go and try to paint something. You can make it maybe with a brush like this, which is already a bit weird shape, and the problem will be how to, you know, no, but it will destroy the horizontal line. So unfortunately, this is not possible. At least not this way. I think we need to leave with this shit. I think we need to live with this shit. I could make, you know, harder edges like this. So it looks maybe more like a, but I don't think it's going to improve it too much. So probably no. No, I don't think I can touch it. I think whatever I do, I will make it worst. So I don't think I can. I don't think I can touch it. I think we will leave it like this. I'm not sure about the. I'm not sure about that black line there. What was that supposed to be? That horizontal thing at the back? I think it's just a nothing. I mean, it's just something that was. Is another leftover, because the problem, there are so many leftover here. You have no idea how many. I've been clearing out leftovers for like 1 hour. Yeah, you see, it's part of that mountain, and has nothing to do with the scenery. So basically this part is nothing. It's just a leftover from that. Right? Yes. Then another thing that I tried was to just avoid these very sharp transitions. Maybe I can try a bit more. This is coming out very well with the smudge, but you need to be definitely on the right layer. And I don't know if I am, because I think that's part probably of the sand. Yeah, that's part of the sand below. The problem is that the sand below the sand is this part, right? I don't know if And by the way, this sand is a picture. I realized that later on, but it's actually a picture. It's not really. No, that part is somewhere else. I don't understand where is the cutoff. But there is a cutoff somewhere. I will. I think it's in this one. Okay. So I think that there is. Yes, there is a kind of a cutoff like this, which is happening not in the right. Okay, so what we can do, maybe we can smudge this one. So let me see if I can turn on everything again. And we can go on the send one and try to, yes. Maybe not with, let me redo it. Maybe not with 100% opacity. Let's go 60 or 50 so that we are more random. Actually, I think I should have taken a different brush like this one, which is already a bit randomized by himself, right? Okay, so at least the line is not that strong, which is, you know, the whole point of not having a strong cutoff. Like here as well, we have a super strong cutoff. And I don't know if I can improve it though, because this one, I don't think it has nothing to do. I mean, it doesn't have much to do with the sand. Or yes. Well, maybe a bit, but we are below it. So this one is on top of us. So, or we put some, I think I need to take the left mountain. Yes. So this one, we have to work on this one. And the problem is that if I smudge it down, first of all, it seems not to be working very well. Oh no, it is. It's just very, very thin. Yeah, something like that. At least there is a bit of a fog. I don't know, instead of a super strong transition. Still, you see that these mountains are done one way. These mountains are done another way, and these mountains are done even in another way. So I think that's the major problem of this picture. And the one at the back are done even in another way. So they are all somehow different. Anyway, how do you think it looks? Do you think we can say that it's okay and we move on, or view fit image to window? So this is kind of the result. So this is the original one. Wait, this one. And there is the new one. I don't know what is this line, but this line is just the fact that I selected. Yeah, it's just the selection of the layer. And I don't know what is this line on. I think it's like a ruler of some kind, but I don't know how to remove it. This blue line, I have no idea what it is. I think it's a kind of a ruler, but it's like a guide, you know, a guideline. Maybe there is a view layer boundary, show guides. Yeah, it was show guides. So this is the original one, and this is mine. You see also the mountains at the left. I reworked them a bit, trying to give a bit more of consistency between them, because they were these very rough lines. But I mean, overall looks similar. Also the trees are a bit better, but They are so much in the distance that you don't see them probably. The water is a bit cleaner. Should we leave it like this? What do you think? I think yes. I think we can save it. Now, what do we want to do in Unreal? We want to animate any of this or not? Because I don't have many layers to work on. I can remove the people. So I can fade in the people. The problem is that I don't think I can fade in the shadows. Are the shadows somewhere? Clouds and shadows. Yeah, like this layer is a mix of, oh my god. Well, I can isolate the shadow and connect it with our layer. So I can right click, select float, and this one became a new layer. And then I can decide then to move this layer. Even if maybe we can take only the ones of the people, right? Yeah, maybe it's a better idea. So we'll do the same. We will float a new layer. So this will be the shadow of the people. People, shadow. Which is just these two things. I think this one I can merge down again with the other one. But the people and shadow, I think we can merge with the people. Here we have the two characters. I think we can have the two characters with their shadow together somehow, or not. I'm not sure. Maybe this one we can merge down. The two characters I can merge down is not a problem. I'm thinking if I can move this people's shadow up. Yes, it didn't cause any problems. And then we will take maybe two pictures, one like this, and then one with them. And so we will have them fade in, right? I don't know if you want them to move, but I think it will look a bit stupid considering they are not animated. Like if we have these people move somehow, but I think it will look bad for perspective, and because I could, right? I could have them like start here and then slowly move towards with their shadow. And I could also have each one move slightly differently. The problem is that they will not move their legs, obviously, because it's a 2D. But I was thinking maybe we can have them moving in, and then I don't know if we want to have the stones. We have the birds, but I don't know if moving the birds will make any sense, except because this bird is like looking like is gliding. So in theory, in this position, we could have him move a bit, or we can just have them appear, or we can just leave them there. I think it would be nice to have a kind of a sand effect. I mean, like if there is you know what I mean? Like if there is a wind or kind of a sandstorm. I mean, not a huge sandstorm, but just a bit of a sandstorm. I think would be very nice. Maybe on top of everything. The problem is how to do it. I think we need a sprite, and we need to animate. We need the problem of the sprite. I don't know if you can put a flip book in Unreal on top of a widget, but probably yes. Flip book on UMG. Animated image. Plugins. I think I investigated this already. I think it was actually possible. Wow. My mobile is very loud. So maybe we can take some pieces. I think it would be very nice to have a sandstorm effect. I'm thinking if I can create it myself somehow, or not, or if it's too hard to do. I mean, if I can create it, I don't know. As an additional layer. Because the sandstorm by itself is nothing else than I mean, we're just having a bit of fun here, obviously. It's nothing that is very important to do, but it's just a bit for fun. If I take I think I have a shortcut for this. Yes, if I take this and I make it way bigger, right? Way bigger, right? And then I can also rotate it, by the way. If I rotate the pen in my hand, this thing is somehow rotating. I know if I change the orientation, like if I keep the pen not vertical, but I angle it, this thing is rotating. It's super cool. If I could have something, you know, that is born here, is rotating. If I can have multiple of this, yeah, I think the idea is to have. Now we are in a new layer, so we can do the mess we want. So if I have something, the problem is that it will not be strong enough. I'm going opacity 31%. That's probably why. So let me try very strong opacity and see how it looks. It doesn't look grained enough. And I think it doesn't look grained enough because I made it super big. So I need a kind of a spray. So like there was the spray thing, you know? There is. The, how is it called in English? Airbrush, no? Yes, there is the airbrush, which is this one. And I think that the airbrush, you can decide. Okay, I can have the dynamics, but the dynamics at the moment I'm less interested in. I don't know if you can apply some rotation. You can decide the flow, you can decide the rate, the force, the hardness, the angle. I think what I would like, if it's possible, is that the angle is changing as I go through. but no, doesn't look like he's doing it. I would like to have like a randomized angle, but I don't know if it's possible. Apply jitter amount. I think that is the, yeah, but I will need to have a flow which is definitely, I mean, 10 times lower. I think I don't know exactly how to do this. I mean, if it's possible or not. Because one thing will be, I mean, the one way we can do it is to just draw, you know, a ball like this of sand, and then very light, you know, like this, and then we can animate maybe 4 or 5 of them in Unreal, and they can follow different paths and rotate. And I think the end result may look fine. I mean, maybe not great, but it may look fine. I think I need a way brighter color, otherwise we'll be completely invisible. And I need to make the brush way bigger. But I think it's very visible on the, it will never be visible on the sand. Why? Because it's still not too bright, or still not bright enough? Yeah, somehow. Let me do a trick just to see it, because otherwise we will not see it. Let me do a black fill. And then let me try now with the color that we wanted before. Was something like this. So if we have something like this, I think it should be way smaller though. This one doesn't rotate. Pity, because it's the one that I wanted to rotate. Maybe if I go pencil, it will be boom. No, if I go pencil, it's insanely strong. The only issue is that it's usually too pixelated because the brush is too big. But if I do it like this, so I need a more dispersed pattern, a very dispersed pattern, like small dots. Can someone tell me how to do it? Like, I want to do this, but the flow should be super low. How do I tell him that? The hardness should be 100%. Maybe the spacing? Ah, wait, something is happening. Okay, the spacing I think is the... Okay, the spacing helps a lot. The spacing helps a lot. So let me go back to the one... No, but the spacing should be insane. No. Why is always resetting the spacing? Because we could have something like... The problem is that the pattern is always the same, so it's visible. I don't know if we have something like this that is then rotating, you know, and going through the screen. They will look a bit like, it will look a bit like wind. I have no idea if this may if this may work. Oh, we can try. We can try. So we'll export this one as I think I can put it directly under the Unreal Engine project so that we I think we have UI homeworlds. Yes. Didn't we have a folder inside of this? Which was called like CRAN or something? Maybe it was not there, maybe it was under art. Let me put a bit of music, so. Play folder. You solved your Lua issue with CMake. I need to tell my computer to find Lua buried in my path. Ah. So it was not in the path. Content. In theory should be UI. Main menu. Homework. No, there is no CRAN directory. Did we create it under materials maybe? Or under textures UI? I don't know, for some reason I remember a CRAN directory, but maybe it was somewhere else. I saw one, but probably is the one containing the character. Yeah, it's the one under the character. So no, we don't have one. But I think it would be a good idea to do it. Because it will be definitely cleaner. Here. This one will be Sandstorm. Then we need to export, I would say, the whole scene. I would say the whole scene without the two characters. Like this. And this one will be we can put it directly in PS Unreal. One thing that is not very well done in GIMP is the recently used. It's so confusing to understand where the hell they are. Like, is this one? Okay, this one is okay. So this will be Alien Scene 1. And then we will have the characters on top. Wow, it's taking so much time. I don't know why. Is it so big? Maybe because there were so many layers. Yes, 4 megabytes. That's okay. And then we will export only the character, but I think they're only the character. We don't need the full pictures, right? I think we can just I mean, we can probably copy these 2 layers to another right? Something like that. Alien scene 1 people. And export. Okay, so let's go in Unreal and see if we can do something with this. I'm very happy of this tablet. I mean, I never bought it because of my skills in drawing, which are not good. But I think you can use it really as a better mouse, you know, as a better mouse. I mean, it's not that you need to be an artist to have one. Hmm. %93%. Okay. So we're gonna import our yeah, but all the widgets, sorry, all the widgets that we did yesterday, right? Where are they? I mean, there was a director here for sure, 100%. Ah, because we did it in the other project. That's why. Because we did it in the other project for simplicity. Ah, now finally I understand. This is why I was confused. Okay. We used a separate project that we called UI test that contains the current directory and all the pictures. So you know what? I think I can move those pictures there now. So we have them all together. I would like to have in each picture something animated, even if it's small, but I will have something animated. What the hell? Ah, okay, this is the other machine. No, I was like, why I don't see my project? Because I was on another PC. I was browsing. Yeah, you see that here there is grand. So we can create an alien one. Pum, pum, pum. Okay, here we can import them all. Okay. So, how do we do this? I think the current scene for now we leave them as they are. We create a new interface and we will call it alien scene 1. Okay. Now inside alien scene 1, as we did yesterday, we put an image. We put it as 00. We make it 1920 by 80p, 1080p. And as a background, we will select our alien scene 1. Okay. I still hate this mix of styles. Also, these rocks at the bottom, if you see, they are even another style. So it's like 5 people worked on this. But actually it's only one guy. Hello, Roiku. What happened to the current plane shift? What do you mean? Still there. You can download and play it right now. Or maybe there is an issue with the server, but I don't think so. If the server is down on the legacy, just wait a few minutes and it will restart automatically. I am part of the original dev team, yes. Definitely the original one. I'm the founder and creator. So we want to add another image on top. We are expanding plane shift, porting it to a new engine and improving the graphics a bit. So now we are mostly focused on porting, but we will we will improve the graphics as well. I need to see how big is this image, and 492, 325. Ah, yes, but I can see it. You can see it also here, actually. Yes, 492, 325. You just need to make the sides the same. Right. Why they look bigger? No, they look bigger just because, I don't know. They look bigger, or it's just my impression? They look bigger, boys. Maybe this picture is bigger than one. Ah, yes, it is, for sure. That's why. Because this picture is 2.5 something. It's a weird size, by the way. It's 255. So if we scale it down, we need to scale down also these guys accordingly. Or is 2560... Isn't 2550 by... No, it's 2560. It's 2560, yeah? Oh, okay. For some reason I was thinking 2550 or whatever. No, so it's the right side. So we need to rescale them as well. So we need to rescale them by how much? So it's like 1920. Wait, I need to write it down. It's too many numbers. Are you an original player, Roiku? So it's basically 1920, 250, 2560. Like what we want to find, and what, and the horizontal of this. The horizontal of this, which is 492, right? 492. Okay. So we need to do the 1920 multiplied by 492 divided by 2560. So we 369. So we need to scale this down to 369. No, wait. This one to 369, and we need to scale the other one. Fuck. So this will be 1440 and 325. So 180, 325. So 243.7. Okay, I guess we will skip the 0.7 and do 244. Okay, so now they are as big as they should. And the position... The position is like there, a bit in front. Yeah, it's pretty much correct. It's like here. Okay. So we want these guys to fade in. The birds I didn't split, but I think it's okay. Then we want to try... I don't know if we will look good. Probably not, but... let's see the sandstorm thingy. You played it 20 years ago. Nice. Nice. Yeah, your character should still be there. If you want to try your luck on it. And see if he's still there, but in theory should. You know what is the problem? That is not very visible. Maybe I need to make it stronger. Because it's visible, but not really much. But I can have like 3 or 4 of them. And I can have them rotate, so we can add a new animation. And in this animation we will have a few things. We will have the people. And we will have the... There is the MG background. And there is the MG Sandstorm 1. Yeah, the problem is that it's not very visible. So the people, we will just fade them in. Okay, so we will have the color and opacity. I don't know when we want them to appear, but I would say after 4 seconds, and then we will see. Okay. So at 0, the opacity will be 0. And then at, I mean, we can even say 3, let's say. At 3 will still be 0. And then at 4, and then in 1 second they will appear. Okay, so they will make their appearance like this. At the same time, we want to have another track, which is on the sandstorm. And for the sandstorm, we want to have a transform because it needs to rotate and translate. So I think you can start from here or from, I don't know. Let's try from here and see what happens. The problem is that the middle is the brightest part of the picture, so, but we will see. So at 0, wait. So at 0, I want them to be, okay, like this, angle, and then after, I don't know, 2 seconds, I want the angle to be 360, so that is rotating, and after 4 seconds, I want the angle to be 0 again. Hello, hello, thank you for the follow. I'm streaming pretty much every day, so nearly every day, not really every day, but the problem is that it's going from 360 to 0 the opposite way. So I think we need to reset. So this time we need a double. This time we need a double thingy, so that we will immediately reset to 0, and no one will see it because it's exactly the same position. And then here we will do again a 360. So in theory, it will look like it's continuously rotating in the same direction. Yes, exactly. Now, we also want it to... Why I don't see the 0 anymore? Okay. We also want this guy to move, right? And I think we want, I don't know, after 1 second for him to be like here and, I don't know, here. And so I will add the 2 markers, and then at 2 seconds we want this guy to be here and maybe a bit up again. Ah, fuck. This doesn't work. Yes. For some reason, you need to input the values manually. I don't know why, but it doesn't, I mean, it doesn't sense the fact that I... Right? It doesn't. Don't ask me why, but it doesn't. So I need to do this thing kind of manually. Putting the values manually. And here we want it to be, I don't know, 800 and 100. or even more, and then it will disappear. So I will rotate and rotate and rotate and move. Now we need a stronger picture because that picture is not really visible. No. The problem we have. Now we want the ending. This should be the ending of that. So let me delete this once, otherwise they will look duplicate for sure. And I think the snapping will help me, by the way. I'm throwing you a follow because playing is an important part of my life. Nice! Nice to hear. Did you see the new one already or not? If you didn't see it, you should. You can try it. If you are a veteran player, you can download it right now. We have an alpha. We have an alpha out, which is not perfect, which is the one I'm working on right now. And yeah, you can try the alpha if you want. Now this picture is invisible. We can try, but I think that this picture is completely invisible. I can put 4 or 5 of them. Okay, let's try to connect. For sure, plane shift has also been an important part of my life. Has been a very fun making it anyway. Has been very fun. I learned so much in every possible aspect, from you know, programming to graphics to setting and stories to rules to whatever. So many tools, so many technologies, scripting and Linux, and I learned so much by doing plane shift. Really so much. Because in a video game there is a lot of technology, really a lot of technology. So let me connect this to this. And we will go for Alien Scene 1. The problem, you know what is it? Is that we decided to make an MMO and not another type of game. And making an MMO in the spare time is really not possible. I mean, depends on the MMO maybe, but if you want to do a real MMO like we are trying to do, you know, with many races, many places, many cities, many quests, many items, many music, dialogues. So it's really huge. It's really huge. And yeah. Now with Unreal Engine, I think for certain stuff we can go quicker because the engine is already, you know, pretty good on so much stuff that we get some for free. But still is so much. Still is so much. Okay, so this is the scene. Yeah, the ball is basically invisible. Completely invisible, the ball. The whooshy whooshy ball, completely invisible. So we need to make it more evident somehow. It is completely invisible, this one. Oops. What the fuck? Oh, I did on the wrong one. Okay. So this thing is completely invisible. Strange because there is color, but is not, maybe it's not the right color to put on top of that. And so, because, yeah, probably it's just that it's not enough, okay? And probably it's not enough of the, so, okay, let's try to make the same, like I did before. Now I have no idea what I was using, but I was using, fuck, this brush, okay. So I was using, yes, this brush, and I was using, well, the color I think I can choose another color. I can have some white, some yellow, some, so trying to go, but I think we need to go more on the bright side if we want to see it, because otherwise it's not visible enough. I will try something like that, and then I will try to go yellow. It's really, anyway, I don't know, like this there is a lot more than before, okay? I don't know if it's because it's getting compressed or something, and maybe it's not keeping all the dots, so they are like disappearing slowly, but I think I exported it in the wrong place. Yes, I did. Fuck. We need to go. We need to go in another place. At least if you mouse over, you can see it, but yeah, still is bad. So Unreal Projects, UI Test, Content, UI, Main Menu, Homeworld, Alien, Sandstorm. Yeah, the mid is very bright. But yeah, I mean, it should be seen somehow passing above the characters. So, you know, to me is enough if the characters get shaded a bit or get, you know. No. Okay. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Now I think is more visible. But I don't know. Yeah, it is somehow. It's not very visible, but it is somehow. It is somehow. I think if it goes on top of the character is better because the characters are a bit darker. And also I think if it goes until the end here on top, at least on top of this, it will be a bit more visible. So I think we need to slide this whole track, you know, forward after the characters appear. So I think we can take everything and just move it here. And then I will try to duplicate it, okay? Let's see what happens. Maybe it's a bad idea. Maybe I will delete it. Just it's just an idea. So we duplicate Sandstorm, we make Sandstorm 2. I would like to copy pretty much the same stuff and apply it to Sandstorm 2 and paste and see what happens. It looks a bit like 8-bit because the thing is very sharp. The pixels are very sharp. I don't know. I think it doesn't look very good, but I mean it shows at least. I can see it now. At least I can see it. At least I can see it. It doesn't really look too good. Maybe I can try to do this. First of all, it should not exist, so it should be invisible. Well, we can put it outside, maybe. I don't know if you put it outside, what happens. I think it works anyway. I think you can put it outside. So I think we start like outside like this. And then they will start to move. And then I want it to finish though pretty much at the end of the animation. I mean, but I want him to go out of the screen. Let's try out of the screen and see what happens. Let's try completely out of the screen. It will go much faster, obviously, because he has to cover a lot more ground. He stays a bit on the... Stays a bit on the sea. I don't know if it's something that we want. Yeah, one of the major problems, yes, is that all that part is very bright, very, very bright, so it's not really... I don't know why it's not rotating anymore here. Or is it rotating weirdly, but I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Should I just try to make it, you know, bigger and more evident? Because I can. It's fairly easy. I can just stake it and do this. It looks a bit stupid. It doesn't really look good, unfortunately. I mean, it was a nice idea, but it doesn't look... Well, let me try with 2, because now we animated only 1, so I would just copy paste. Maybe if there are 2, it makes more noise. Slightly better. I would say slightly better. Slightly better. Should we make a third one? Slightly better. Now they have all the transformation identical, so I think that's also another problem, that their rotation and their movement is pretty much the same, and so it looks kind of identical. Maybe I can have this one move differently, and maybe also a slightly different time. And I can just mess up a bit these values, you know. I don't know. I don't know if I like it. I think the fact that they pose, I don't know why they pose, but it's not very good. Unless they pose on top of the characters. I don't know why they slow down so much here. Is there another double thingy, or... Because the X... Here is basically standing still. I don't know why. And then it's accelerating again. But basically here is standing still. I have no idea why. Like the distance they have to cover is obviously longer here, and I understand, but I think this is the curve probably. So if we go in curve mode, and I take not the Y but the X, yes, they reach like a plateau. You see here they reach like a plateau, and that's very bad. So we need this to be like this. So now it will not, I think it will not stop like that anymore. Hopefully. Yes, exactly. So I think we need that. We need that fix everywhere. What? Wow. Ah, no, this is the... Yeah, no. It is the reset that I did by purpose. Okay. I'm not super excited about this one, huh? I think it looks so-so, but fine. Can we have two at the front and one a bit at the back so that it looks like a longer effect? I think it looks kind of better, but still kind of fake. Also, the fact that it stops there looks kind of fake. I don't know. This is the best I can think of for a sandstorm effect. We need them to go way more, because this one in particular, which is the Sandstorm 3, needs to go way more. Otherwise we'll be still inside the screen. Yes. And the last two, this one also need to go, there is Sandstorm 2. Needs to go at least 100 more. Yes. And the Sandstorm 1 also needs to go 100 more. 150. We can try to simply change the image and see what happens, but I think if we make it messy, more messy, I think it will look bad, but we can try to make another one. I can try to make lines, you know? Can try to make what was the flow? No. Where was the flow, boys? Spacing. I think it will look weird. Let me do it not with the yellow. Let me do it with a kind of a sand color. And let me do it with whitish. So now it's very busy. Let's save it as Sandstorm 2, so we don't have to redo everything, but we just, without the background, we just change the image. One second. You want me to look? You want me to look at the curves again? Okay, let's go for Sandstorm 2, which is way more stuff. Way more stuff, boys. I don't know. I don't know, I think probably not. You fixed it? What did you fix? I don't know, maybe not. Maybe it's enough to have the people appearing. And that's enough. And that's enough. Let me see if we can... One second, I'm just typing out some stuff. Yeah, so I think that's it. Let me just review the second scene. The problem of the second scene is that also I hated it quite a bit. And so I don't know if we can really, if we should really use it. But the second scene was... Alien Scene 2. I think this one is the only one I have, right? Alien Scene 2 PSD. Alien Scene 2 PSD. Wait. Alien Scene 2 20 of February. Yeah, it's the same one. Okay. Let's take a look at it and see. Ah, this one. Okay. Well, this one we have a problem with the layers as well. Fuck it. Fuck it. Okay, 1 second. Because I need... Do we have a problem only with those layers or with anything else? No, I think we have it only with those layers. What is that shit in the middle? Okay, let me try like this. Let me try. Let me try 1 second to see if we are lucky. And with the converter we can open it or not in a better way. Yes. I think it looks fine. Okay, this scene I think we can use. It's not the best, right? Unfortunately, it's not the best. But I think we can use. So basically, this scene is about the 3 tests that the alien race went through in their home planet, right? So if we go under races and we go under aliens and we go under whatever the reason for living the home world, is explain a bit of the stuff and the prophecy and the pilgrimages to the desert and such. And then he also has these 3 tests, okay, that the god placed on the aliens. And it was the first test about the search for this relic, which was this great turquoise of Ginori, this great gem. We have a problem with the color though. Fuck it. Why did it pink? Fuck. Well, I think we can recolor it somehow. I don't know why I did it this way, but it did. So there is little I can do, except then trying to make it look different. The problem is that, yes, we can change it slightly. I think it would be okay if we go like this. I like the red staying red kind of in the middle, so it looks a bit weird. It looks like a bit of a magical gem. So I think that's probably how we're gonna do it. The only problem is that we are destroying... Well, we are not really destroying. Is this picture the right quality or not? Yeah, I think it is, but the problem is that there are 3 pictures in one, so that's probably why. Yeah, it is, but there are 3 pictures in one, so that's why. No, but I think we can do this. And I would suggest maybe to do it, you know, not only on the gem, but probably also on the background, or not. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's good enough. I think it's good enough. Let me try to do it also on the background and see what happens. I think it's not bad. No, probably I like it more like this. Okay, so we made it a kind of a turquoise. Okay, it's not exactly turquoise, but at least it's a bit more blue than it was before. It was completely red. You fixed it, you meant. So the problem we have with this is that we have a pretty bad border. The border is just a black thing. So what we can do, or we use our border, and that's a possibility. So the border that we use in the client for pretty much everything, And that border is inside Jade team. So we use this border. Which is easy to tile and easy to copy. Should we? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe we can. Jade team, do I have the original PSD of that one? Good question. Good question. 0 results. GG. Maybe it was not called Jade team. These are the different screens, but I don't have the original PSD, at least not here. I see something. What is this, the new one or the old one? Wow, look at the date. Modified 2032. So modified in the future. No, this is an old one. There is the UI we had before that one. So the UI 2.0 is definitely not the right one. There is a UI 3.0. But it's still not the right one. I think I need to go in my backup somewhere and maybe I will find it. I think I have it. I think I have it under backup somewhere, but wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Ah, fuck, my I don't have a DVD anymore. That's the problem. I don't have a DVD anymore, right? I don't think so. No, I don't have it anymore. I mean, I have it, but it's not connected. Good question. I think I copied this. I think I have it in my hands, and it's a DVD. But I think I made a backup of this. Wait, I have a DVD here. Or not? I think I do. Wait. I have it on another PC. No? Yes? Maybe? Yes. It doesn't open. It opened! Okay. We have it on another PC. But I think I made anyway a copy of this one somewhere. I don't know where, but somewhere. In one of the million discs that I have, but I think we should have it. So in theory we should have... I don't know if E is shared. No, E is not shared. But I can... But he's not here. It seems he's not here. Fuck. Because there is a lot of other stuff, but not that. So he's not on that DVD. Okay, we will. I mean, if I had the original PSD, it was a bit easier. I think I have it somewhere, but now it's taking too much time to find it. So I think we will just use this one, okay? I think it's anyway good enough. We will just export, and we will call it JTeam, and we will put it. Let me put it under my PS UI. So this is the place where I was searching it. So at least we find it. And we will call it Jade UI. And we are going to import it. No. We will import it here, my boys, and then we will take. I think this is pretty good resolution. I mean, it should be. What do we want to have? We want to have something like this with a picture inside, or we want to. I think I'm thinking to take this piece and manipulate it. So to take this piece and kind of stretch it or whatever, or maybe take the top, take the bottom, and then make the middle one with these pieces, something like that. I think there is a bit of a light applied to this thing, but fuck, what is going on? I'm pasting and he's not pasting it. Ah, okay. Because I need to fix the layer. I don't know exactly how to. Oops. I don't know exactly how to do this, but we will find a way. We will find a way, my boys. I don't know if the light will be okay. It's gonna look pretty weird. I think I need slightly better. Slightly better. Come on, sometimes GIMP is so I mean, it's just me not being able of using it, by the way, but sometimes when you are switching between Unreal and GIMP, you cannot mess up because you use the shortcuts of the other one, and is this too angled so that it will look kind of weird? It's a bit too angled, maybe, yeah. I delete? No, I cannot delete. Okay. Well, that's interesting. You cannot delete? Ah, you cannot delete because I have a stupid brush. Deleting with opacity? Great idea. No, I'm thinking if we can go. No, I think the best, is to just fix this and then duplicate it. I mean, it's not very easy to fix, but I think no one will really notice. If I do it well enough, no one will really notice. Yeah, it looks kind of fucked up, I know. I know. Looks a bit fucked up, but not very. So I think we are good. I will pretend it's like this. I will pretend it is the way it was designed. And so with a bit of a, empty space there. And a bit of a empty space here. I exaggerated. And yes, it will just be like this. So if we can now take this piece, I will merge everything. If we just take this piece and we revert it up to, I probably don't know if it's enough, but and we just flip it and we move it. Now there will be a point, so I guess it's like there, but it will look like fine. And I think that for our image probably is enough, probably is enough. And then I don't know if I want to take this and duplicate, but I think the shadow, but I think the shadow will remove anyway, so I think I don't really care. Oh, by the way, I should have probably duplicated all. Well, I can duplicate all this piece or not. I don't know. I don't know, because here is much brighter, but you see on the left there is way more light, and but ouch. What is the... Deer is here. Yes, like this. Maybe it's too big. I think it's a bit too big though. Yeah, it's definitely too big. It's really too big. Merge down. The problem is that if I cut it off, think we look kind of weird. Yeah. I think the only way to cut it off is to cut like one slice here, like this, and one slice from the other side, making it exactly, you know, and reach a point that is good enough. But I don't know. But we need a smaller container somehow, because this container is still too big. I think we need to go down 2. Yeah. I think we need to go down 2, not 1. And otherwise I will cut in the middle, but cutting in the middle I think would look also a bit weird. I think it's still too big, boys. I think it's still too big. I think it's still too big. Because I need something that is dividable by 3. And is, I think the proportions are off. It's still too big. It needs to be 30% less or so. So significantly smaller. Unfortunately. So I think I need to go down like 1 and 2 or something. And so I'm at 1, 2, 3 from the center. So 1, 2, 3. Wait. Because here I only have 1, 2. Yeah. So this 1, 2. So this one should basically reach this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I need to eat 2 more. Somehow. I don't know if this is a good idea. I don't know if it's a good idea. 1 and 2 more. Because the light will start to look very weird. We can somehow fix it, but... Okay, I think that like this is the right size. The problem is that I will have to do a lot of editing here to make it look like seamless, right? Because I mean, consider that everything outside will go away, everything inside will go away, right? So we keep only the border. So actually we can just crop to selection like this, and we will just smartly, with the help of the mega tools, hopefully finding the right threshold. Maybe, can be, could be, we will wait a second. No. Hey. Yes and no. Yes and no. Yes and no. Yes and maybe. Yes and maybe. No, we already fucked it up on the left. can duplicate the right though. If the right is clean, if we can clean one side, you know, I think we are good. I don't know if I'm making my life too hard or what, but why this thing is not deleting? Sometimes it happens to me. Why this thing is not deleting? I selected eraser. I'm erasing the thing because there is still a selection somewhere, probably. Okay, yes, there was still a selection somewhere. The problem is that I think we already fucked up a bit the... We already fucked up a bit. Fuck me. I'm doing it with the mouse now, but I think I should do it with the tablet. The problem is a bit of the light, which is fucked up, and I think this one will just duplicate it. Let me do it with the tablet. Maybe it's easier. Well, for sure it's easier. It just needs to have a normal brush, not that one. Yeah, it's kind of easier, by the way. Oops. It's definitely easier. At least not to mess up too much. Anyway, even if we have a bit of dark, you know, it can look like a shadow, so I don't think it's a problem to have a small part of black. I don't think it's an issue. The point is that I fucked up a bit here. You see that it's not clean, and I think we can copy from the top. What do you think? Oops. I think I can copy from the top. Fuck. I'm going too quick. I'm trying to go quick. And so I mess up. It's so nice to use this thing, by the way. It's like painting for real. I think whoever knows how to paint is having a very good time. The problem is that maybe they have to do it as a job, and so then, you know, deadlines start to be into the picture. And do you think I fucked it up too much, or... Oops. Maybe, yeah, because I see that here on the right is a bit destroyed. But I don't know if I have another better way. I mean, I can just make a new one. I mean, it will not be super visible because... Come on, can I zoom out? No, cannot. Please, I want to zoom out. Please, please, please. Okay, I cannot. Cannot zoom out anymore. It's GG. GG! Ah, because I had the pen on top of the tablet, and so it was getting some feedback. How do we fix the light here, though? The light is so freaking different. It's so insanely different. Can we... Holy Jesus. Why if I say mode lighten only? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I can fix it. You can take it from here, but... I don't know if I can fix it, boys. Is there a better way? Fuck. I don't know if there a better way. There is the best border we have. It is the best border we have, but like this it becomes very uneven. I really don't like this part. This part is so bad. I mean, or I take this one and I duplicate it again, so that from the middle to whatever, you know, is baba baba baba. But you see, it's not the same because we fucked up a bit with the. Even if I think that this one can be fixed with the spline thingy, I think there is a tool to slightly skew it, but I don't remember where is it. I don't know if it's the path tool or 3D transform. I think it's this one. Wow, it's really moving in 3D. So yeah, similar to this, but yeah, unfortunately, he's doing it on in both sides at the same time. I don't know. I don't know, boys. I'm not an artist. Will never work with me. We need someone to do this job. Okay, but anyway, I think it doesn't look terrible. I mean, it looks a bit fucked up, but not so much. So, and also I think now I'm going to duplicate it horizontally. So we take only the good part that I did already. Anatani. Nabude. Uki. Makawikom. What's she saying? Okay, I think it's good enough, okay? Don't, okay? It's okay. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens if I select everything, I copy, and I put it on top of... Is this one the one, or is this one the one? Okay, let me say that I want to put it here. Somehow. Some way. Right? And I want to scale it a bit. And move it a bit. Okay. Now the question will be, what we have then in the back. I mean, I can delete, you know, the thingy, but what we have then in the Oops. Let me do it with no nani, eh? Where is the border? I mean the black border. Partial easy, eh? I think you can just delete this border thingy. You can delete the border thingy. Let's delete it completely. But then there is more stuff. Where is the... I see it. It's partially in the basic layer. But I think the basic layer we can delete as well. The problem is, what do we do with the... What do we do with the background? Because we need a background anyway. Right? I think we do need a background of some kind. Wait. The funny thing is that he remembers the tool, so when I change the tool from the pen to the mouse, he remembers it. And so you basically can have one tool with a pen and one tool with the mouse. Fuck, I'm using it. No, what happened? No, I did the undo for some reason. I think the size of the brush is a bit too much. No. Okay. So what do we do with the background? Because we need to put something in the background. We cannot leave it like that. Okay, I think it's like fine. I think there is still a few fuck up here and there. Okay. Okay. Can I pick? Can I go to paint mode? Pick this color. No. Pick this color. Yes, and paint here. But I need to paint with opacity 100%. Thank you. Yeah, there is still a bit of fuck up in that thingy, but no, I painted in the wrong layer. GG. Please deselect. I don't want to have anything selected. Okay. It doesn't want to. Okay. Can you freaking deselect, please? No. You want to have this selected at all cost, huh? Okay. Can I paint after that? No, I cannot, you see. Why? Because this thing is a size or is a limit. I want to paint in that small spot, you know, but it seems it's not possible. I want to paint here, but my layer is finishing here, right? And I don't know why this layer must finish here and I cannot just enlarge the layer somehow. Layer boundary size. Why this thing even exist? Okay. I learned a new thing. It's possible to have a layer boundary. Very nice. Very nice. Now can we paint here, please? What I'm doing wrong? Size for darkness, spacing, brush, color. Yes. What I'm doing wrong, boys? Doesn't paint shit. I'm on the right layer. I want to paint here. There is still something selected. Maybe. Yes, there was. Okay, this is another problem. But I think I can just do this and fuck it. Okay, we can go back to... Now I know how to do it. Now I know. Now I know how to do it. Okay, this drawing is still a bit fucked up, huh? You see it, huh? You see that it's a bit fucked up. I know. But no one will notice. And you will not tell anyone. Ah! Jade border. You will definitely not tell anyone, right? What the fuck happened? I selected this because I wanted to have a square thingy. But again, it's not deleting. No, it's deleting. But it's deleting in a stupid way. Fuck. Come on. Come on. Okay, we'll do it like this. Okay. Okay. I think we are good enough, you know? Good enough. Good enough. You need to stop this. Good enough. You need to stop it. You need to do more important stuff. This layer here in the middle is still... there are still like artifacts. Few artifacts here and there. Just because I didn't really clean it. It's too much? No, I think it's okay. We need to paint this side as well. Snooch. Okay, did you think of what we do? Did you think of what we do for the outside? I need you to tell me what we do in the outside. Because I'm not the right guy to invent graphical stuff. Don't tell me make it black. Because make it black will not be good enough. Right? Right? So what do we do with the outside, boys? Okay, I think we are good. Wanna become famous? Bro. No. Okay, so we have this kind of border thingy with blah blah blah. Yes, we need to apply it to each one. So there will be a border this, and a border this. The good news is that we can now duplicate this layer, and I cleaned it up already. And so in theory, it should be clean. So in theory, I should be able to move. We will cut off a bit of the picture, but you know, I don't really care. I don't really love this picture, so I think I'm fine. Yeah, we'll cut off, but not too much. I think it's okay. And the same, and then we will have a Jade 3 duplicate layer. Jade border, come on. 3. And we will put it around this one, right? I think I like the border. The border is not bad. Smoke on the field, clouds on the field, rise. I think this one we can just merge, or I don't know. No, because the question, how the hell do I delete, you know, from all these ones? Can I select them all? I don't know if I do this. Wait, excluding the borders. I don't know if I do this and I clean, if actually I can clean them all. No. Isn't this the way to say that I want to multi-edit? No? No. How do I multi-edit? Lock pixels. Lock position and size. Lock. I want to multi-edit. I want to edit more than one layer. Right? At the same time. Can I do it? By the way, is this one? Like, for example, there is still a bit of smoke coming out. Let me go with the pen. It's so much better. It's so much better, my friends. Zoom in, tack, move, tack, delete, tack. I'm getting better at this, huh? Move. I'm only using the tablet now. Move, delete. Move. To delete here, I think I need to find the right one. That's the problem. There is a bit here and a bit here. So it's here and there. Whoop, whoop. Anyway, it's quite satisfactory to use this thing. It really feels like painting. It says instead of view. No, no, sorry, is the previous. Guys, are you all dead? Why the chat is dead? Boys, where are you? Where are you? Don't leave me alone in this mess, huh? Don't leave me alone in this mess, please. No, you can. You can. How many freaking layers there are? Ah, fuck is this one? Okay. Okay. And there's still something showing up. I don't know why. Probably this one. Holy shit, yes. There are a lot of layers one on top of each other on this drawing. Wow, this one is going all over the place. Look at this. This one is going all the way. Okay. I think we did it. There's nothing left here. Well, yeah, there's still a bit, but not too much. There's still some stuff here. Okay. Fuck, the one was in the border. Okay, let's try to re-enable everything. And... where can I move? Okay. What do we do with the outside? They look like they look like I don't know, dishes. You know? Like dishes of your grandmother, you know? The dishes of your grandmother. But I think they are not too bad. Okay. Yeah, it's like a eating tray. Yes. It's like an eating tray. I don't know. It came out this way. Okay, it came out this way. I don't know. Okay, these are all the layers we should use, I guess. It came out this way. Now, so the solution is basically to make a table now. Right? To make a table. below, and then it's perfect. If we show like a table, then it's done, right? I don't know. I will pretend that it is. I will pretend it is Ilian pottery. I will pretend it is Ilian pottery of some kind, and so that's why he has this shape. We will create Ilian pottery this way. I don't know. If you want to change border, we can change border. I just wanted to make it better than what it was, because with the black border, and a white background, was looking super cheap, and I don't know, maybe now it's looking super stupid, I don't know, but at least it's looking something. It fits pretty well with the rice field, huh? So the question is, what should the background be? Apart from a table with fork and spoon, which I think it would be perfect, but the one I cannot really make it. Should we make it like a parchment, or like a stone, or like what? No. No. Why sometimes it does undo and some... I think I understood. If my pen is not on the tablet, it does undo like this, look. No, it doesn't. I don't know, I have no idea. Okay, did we do it? Did we finish? No, there is still a PC. Okay. Okay. So these are the three events. Maybe I should save it. Hello, BTC Fly. Hey, it's the plane shift cat. Yes, it's me. Is a lion? No, it's a tiger actually. Also, sometimes I call myself lion for some reason, but actually, actually, it's a tiger. It's a tiger, and actually, it's better than a tiger. It's an Enkidukai, which is our race for the game. I mean, in the game, our race, one of our races in the game. Okay, so do we want to change anything in this one? I would say no. Maybe the background is a bit shit. Yeah, the background is a bit shit. If we could have but I will never be able to draw it, I guess. But if we could have, you know, I don't know what to say, but like a glowing effect, you know, like a, I don't know, but like a, like something here. I think it is too empty. It's really too empty. Or maybe the best, you know what will be? The best will be to have some caves, but I don't even know where to start, you know, to paint a cave. I have no freaking idea. I can still try. I need to find the right tool. I think if I find the right tool, I maybe even be able to paint it. But why is it becoming so not brown? Why is it becoming this color? Even if I have opacity 100%. Because we have a gradient of some kind. Foreground to background. Look at this. The grand opening, and yes, now it looks something. Does Plan should have a stats page? Would be cool to see the number of players over time. With the photo view, would be cool to see the pace of many devices. Good night, Tony. We have a stats page, but not for Unreal public. I mean, we have also for Unreal, but it's not public at the moment. But this is working. At the moment, we have like 20 players during the weekends, concurrent players, and like 5 to 10 during the week. But consider that, you know, the game is, you know, it's fairly old, so people are not really too much into this anymore. But when we make the new version, it will be much better. I'm trying to understand why this color shows like this, while if I paint it over the gem it shows the right color. Is it because this layer is somehow changing the color of the background? I don't understand. Because I have soft light. Fuck it, that's why. Yeah, it's a bit of a niche thing, but you know, we do it mostly for fun, so because we like it. So it never, I mean, the idea never been to become really big. I mean, it's basically impossible to become big in an MMO doing it just sometimes, you know. Or you do it always. What is this? I have no idea, but I like it. What is this thing? I don't know, but it's nice. How can I make how can I make something in the background of this? How can I make anything in the background of this? What can I paint with my no skills? Wow, this brush is like insane. Super cool. Look at this brush. Very nice. I don't know how can I use it, but still is super nice. This one is also very nice. Look. Should we do it like this? That one is amazing, actually. I don't know. I would like to paint like some stuff going down from the top, but I mean like, but it doesn't come out well. It doesn't come out as it should. Because I don't know how to do it, boys. What is this thing? Maybe I can just place a giant thing like this that no one understands what is it, but looks cool. And it will be enough. Wait. Can we spiral the thing somehow? No, huh? Can we make a staff? Can this gem be part of a staff and this is the staff? Can we even draw a staff? No, I don't think so. I need someone with any skill of any kind. I think I will leave it as it is. I think that I don't have a good chance of being able to do anything relevant. I would like to do like a cave, but I don't even know where to start with that. So I don't think I will do it. I think for now it will stay like this. It's a bit of a pity because it's too empty and it really looks like a plate. At least that one looks like a plate. So do we want to change something in this one? Well, this one, for example, is missing a roof. I don't know if it's visible or not, but there is a house here that is missing a roof. 100%. I mean, there is a piece of a house without roof. I don't know why. I don't know if I can draw a roof, but maybe if I copy this and I put it here. Oops. I think something bad happened. But also I need to go, boys. It's starting to be late. Fuck. But it was kind of fun. We did some stuff. We did some tests with the other thing. We cleaned up. Yeah, I think I need to go. It's past midnight. Make a zigzag selection and then shade the edges. Make a zigzag selection and then shade the edges. I think I understand what you mean. Now, if I'm able to do it, I don't know, but I think I understand what you want to do. You can do a zigzag selection. You fucked up the last piece. And then you want to do what? A gradient fill of something. What is the gradient fill? Fuck. There is a fill background color, fill pattern fill. And in pattern fill, maybe there are the gradients. Oh my god, this tool option coming out is so annoying. It happens very often. I don't know why. Big blue. It looks super annoying. But I can do it with a... I know I fucked up the thingy, but... Where are the gradients here? I only see materials. Stalactites. You mean like stalactites? I see. I see what you mean. No, but I really need to go. But I understand what. So you want to do something like this. And then... I don't know. I fucked up that one. Like this. And then how do I fill it though? Because if I do fill... gradient. Fuck, there was another tool. A gradient is another tool. So let's do foreground to background. So we start with a very dark... And we go with a kind of brighter. But I think it looks shit anyway, I tell you. I think it would look bad. Doesn't even work. No! What happened? Oh my god. What is it doing? What? Okay, I don't know, something weird happened really. Do you need to drag the gradient or no? Yes, you need to drag it from here to... Okay, you can decide, like, so I can decide like from the top to the bottom. But you see, this will never look nice. Never ever. So the way to make it look nice maybe is to start from this, okay? Which can be a start. But then you need to... go paint... you need to go paint. Start to reduce your brush a lot. And... and you need to select similar colors, but not exactly those colors. And you need to do... Wow. With little opacity and the right brush. I cannot find a good brush. Fuck me. Yes, like this one. And starting to... You know? Do things like this. And then over and 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 over. Do the light. And then do the... Can you switch it, please? And then do the maybe the shadows. And I don't know. And I have no idea because I'm not a designer. I'm not someone who can draw. But yeah, maybe you can start from there, you know, but you need to arrive in a very different place. Like adding spikes everywhere. And I don't know. And then smoothing, and then blending, and then smoothing, and then maybe After some time, you know, and we start to look like something, but GG. Yeah, I lost the selection. But anyway, I will revert all of this. Hopefully we'll go back until the point. Yes, it did. Okay, I will just go, but I think it was fun. We did some tests, we did some stuff, which is all I wanted to do tonight. Mainly I wanted to test a bit the new tablet, and so yeah, and so we did. We need to decide a background of this. So in the background layer, maybe in the background layer I will need a super smart gradient. I don't know, centered from the middle, going out in a kind of a radial, you know, radial thingy. I don't know, from black to gold. I don't know. We will need to see. But I need a background of some kind, okay? Otherwise, we can also put the same universe view. But I think the one on the top left, really we need to do something about the plate, because it really looks like a plate. I think we need to add something. A planet, a staff, I don't know, some people, I don't know, something. But yeah. Okay, goodbye, boys. I will see you tomorrow. What day is it? Tomorrow is Tuesday. Yeah, Thursday. So I will, yeah, I will save. I will save as new, as fix number 2, even if so I already saved it once. And yeah, we will see each other tomorrow. We will continue with maybe not with this anymore, but we will continue with the character creation, try to do something else. Okay, bye bye. If you're new to the stream, please click on follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube. And also, if you want to support us a bit more, you can check patreon.com/planeshift, where you can get access to the alpha and some nice videos that I'm posting sometimes. Bye bye. See you soon. Bye bye. Maybe the same desert on the background could be a solution, boys. Maybe. Good idea, sir.